All right, there we go. Now we're recording. All right, so I have to take this turn a little bit quicker. I've got work here in the morning. This is UK2, and Germany stacked Corellia, took Arc, which I was kind of regretting not bringing up to Season 2 for that power move, because I can clear it with infantry, tank, this fighter, and bomber, and trade out that transport for German troops. But even doing that, India would be kind of in danger, and that would actually prompt me to try to hold West Russia even more. So there's kind of some give and take there because my lower unit count in West Russia. So I'm going to prioritize India here, and that means I'm going to be kicking out of West Russia, which isn't too ideal. However, giving up India is way less beneficial. So I'm going to move. I'm going to see what he does on Japan, because he's got to take back Buryatia, so that's going to help siphon off some troops. But I'm going to bring down some Russian troops here to Persia if he tries to do some type of Burma stack, or India is looking a little sus. So I might bring some troops down here, bring the tanks in the Caucasus, but I really am going to triple trade here, or at least go for the triple trade, which it'll be okay. I'll be giving up quite a few units to trade all these, though, so a bit inefficient. However, if he moves into West Russia, I'm going to have 3 transports, two fighters that can land on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus a cruiser, 6 units. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Even if he buys a bomber, he's not going to be able to hit this fleet effectively. I'm moving my fleet into Season 6, and this transport's going to come up, take Norway, so I don't have to sack it. I'm going to bring this transport and U.S. destroyer to Italy, and then I'm gonna bring these ships, aircraft carrier, to Season 13 in an effort to take Italy back. He might try to get Japanese air in range to scare me out of the med. So that's always a good strategy with Japan going air heavy. So my buy is going to be 4 to a fighter and a transport. So I can go with 3 transports to really threaten Corellia. That's my goal. So he's got to be careful about dislodging troops. Furthermore, or in addition, I'm going to bring some troops back to Persia to help trade the Caucasus and a couple rounds with the UK, depending on what Japan does. But he's got to take care of Buryatia first. That's the wonder of taking out Buryatia with 3 infantry. All right, I got to move it here. I got to make my daughter's lunch, make my lunch, and I got to get out the door here. So I thought about these moves. I'm not just thinking about them right now, but here we go. So infantry. What am I going to have? I got 7 minus 3 for India is 4 units left over, so I can, as long as I save 2, save the artillery and tank, obviously. There we go. All right, let's trade out this. I don't want a Burma stack here. Bomber, fighter, tank, blitz, or infantry? That's the question. Blitz. I preserve all my units. Downside is tank can't help counter Burma if he tries to lightly stack it. I think I'll go take with infantry and then move these guys back. What to do with these fighters? I want to keep 1 in range here. Well, actually, both can be here in range in the Caucasus, and they can land in Season 5 or wherever I need with that. I don't want to airstrike anything. All right. That's anything that can hit Burma. Should I go 3 to be safe? Because I got burned by this. It doesn't really matter. If he stacks it, it's not a big deal. In this case, I'm sending fighters over either way. U.S. fighters from Season 45. Whatever he does here, he can stack it. I'll use them as expensive fodder, but I can retake India, especially with Russia's help. Okay. Yep, I'm in the correct C zone here for UK. What else? What else? Not good. Not good to play fast, but I've thought these moves through. I'm gonna drop off an AA there. I'm bringing these guys back. These fighters here. What is Japan? Japan. Actually, I should bring one fighter here in case he goes for an airstrike. Nah, it's not really his style. Bomber, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bomber lands back here, safe. Fighter lands here in India. Cruiser, don't forget about that. Don't forget that. Okay, I think we're ready. This should go well. If not, whatever. Dice or dice. Can only do so much. Good, good. Bueno. Doesn't matter. Third hit. All right. That's when it's expected. All right. What's the projections here? So I think it is slightly an allied favorite game because tank here, 1, 2, no, tank here, so I can still hit Burma. Fighter, fighter, fighter. Here. Fighter here, 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, it's gonna be a little inefficient here. Oh, don't forget this. Cruiser. Sub, I'm bringing across. Wait, does he have anything? Yeah, he's destroyers. No point keeping the sub back in the Pacific. UK sub here. Bringing that towards India to help dead zone. So if you saw my tips and tricks video, that's what I like to do. Bring this over here in conjunction with air and scare away a Japanese landing. All right, these fighters need to get out of here. Caucasus, they can still hit everything. I feel like 1 in Transjordan. Why? Why in Transjordan? Or, right, Persia, I mean. 1 in Persia. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the difference? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. Famous last words. All right, fighter here. Fighter in Caucasus, I guess. I could beef this up, but if he goes for airstrike, maybe I add 1. I don't know. Let's add 1. In case he wants to go for an airstrike. That's not really a style, but you never know. He went for West Russia, so obviously the style's changed up. All right, so one last thing before I head out to work. UK infantry in Alaska. Good, thank you, map notes. Attack here in Egypt. Place fleet here in Season 6, done that. UK sub there. I'm gonna leave this place fleet here. What else? Oh, Germany or Axis should always look to try to stack something. If you can't stack Karelia, do a tank rush, stack Ukraine. This is really how you maximize your position. So Johnny did a good job stacking Karelia round 2. You want to do that at the very latest. You got to put pressure on West Russia, and then you've got to put some type of pressure on India as Japan. At least fake it and go for it, or project some type of threat. And that way, what that does is it makes allies have to balance West Russia and India, and allies, if they're smart, should prioritize India unless they're going to lose their capital. Then you prioritize, obviously, Moscow, West Russia. So that's all the information I can give right now. Mobilize and go from there. Yep, AA is there. Fighter drop. Be supported by my crew. Oh crap! No cruiser. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't hit with this fighter. Okay, we're good. Yeah, good. Doesn't matter. Some artillery, infantry, and did I bring too much? 3, 4, 5. Oh, Well, whatever. That's okay. I should have just had one infantry, but actually 2 infantry and AA is really annoying anyway, so it all works out. That's fine. So aircraft. Oh, I'll make a note. I will forget this carrier. UK carrier. Yeah, looks decent. And war report 163. Yep, very close game. All right, we're jumping into the end of round 2 and into the beginning of round 3 with Russia's turn. Japan did not go for an India push, which I'm kind of happy to see, but I know he probably planned. Oh, look, Johnny's online. I've got like 45 minutes to take this turn, just kind of, life and stuff in the way. This bomber, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, bomber and fighter can clear out my destroyer, so I might not want to send that and just sack a transport. I don't know, I'm just thinking here. He lost 3 infantry. I was surprised to see that in Beretia, so that was actually a really good trade for me. I killed 4 infantry of his, and he killed 3 infantry, if you include my attack on Beretia. Destroyed 1 artillery. Oh, okay, Burma. All right. Do I regret not going for Arc? Not really, because I'd have to kick out I think he'd force me to kick out of West Russia anyways. If he stacked Burma, and then my fighters here would have to go down to help out and aid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I could have pulled him back and then maybe lured him into India, but it's never good to give up India early and then you don't have those production units unless you have Russia or US to come in and clear it back for you, so that way UK can keep producing. So that was my main concern. I prioritized India over West Russia, and then having these transports already activated, 3 transports ready to go with air. Look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4 air. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 5 air plus 5 units. 10 can hit here. So if he steps into West Russia, I'm definitely taking Karelia. What did he buy? I didn't look at that. 7 okay, industrial complex, getting everything running. The way Johnny plays is he is very methodical, like I said earlier, very efficient. Same words I used last time. He will go after Western Australia and immediately start trying to grab income. I probably should put this bomber in India when it's UK's turn, and then pull these troops back, and then have him go for Western Australia, use the bomber to hit him, and then just kind of make him fight over Australia for a couple turns, and that will really help with the downfall of Germany if everything goes the way it should. Another one of the cool tricks you can do, if he was going for an India play, you can bring the U.S. destroyer and plop it in the 37. And if he doesn't have a German bomber, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or something to clear it, then he can't access those 2 troops to attack with. He can bring them in a non-com, but he can't attack with them. All right, U.S. I'm on the clock here. I feel like I'm playing a chess tournament or something, although I'm not good at chess. All right, I'm definitely going to attack here. So 1 attack here, 1 attack here, and then attacking here. So those 3 territories. I think I'll sack the transport. I'll just keep the 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 versus 1, 2, 3. I don't need a support here. Place fleet here. Season 6. That's old. UK sub, old UK carrier, season 45 move. All right, I'll place a transport up there. I'll sack a transport here. 4 units and bringing these 2 across. So I've got 1, potentially 2 extra. Although Alaska needs to be a little bit defended. If he goes for it, not terrible. I could buy a tank to kind of help dead zone it, but will he go for Alaska? I don't think so. Would I go for Alaska here? That's what I gotta ask myself. Does that make sense? If I can't retake it, and then Alaska to Hawaii, and then start that journey. Unless I dead zone it with ships, but empty aircraft carrier, destroyer, sub really doesn't threaten much. Fighter, landing in Caucasus. Bomber, I could use it to bomb Germany. The odds are with me, but I like holding on to the bomber if I have the lead. And I feel like I have the slight edge in this game, although I'm kicking out of West Russia, so that will help him out. All right, so I'm going to keep destroyer, cruiser, aircraft carrier, fighter, fighter. That's a lot going into the sea zones. And my buy is usually 3 transports and ground, 4 and 2. It's my most popular buy round 2. And if he goes for Alaska, so be it. Not really concerned. Should I trade here? 1, 2, 3, and land up there. I don't know if it's really worth. Well, I'd rather use those units to trade efficiently elsewhere with Germany. I'll kind of need that when I got my bomber. That's why I want to keep my bomber. All right, 4 and 2. This transport goes up here. This transport, I don't need to buy anything until it moves back to Sea Zone 8 or up to 2, something like that. I might place infantry and AA gun in here. Make them work for it a little bit. All right, I gotta kind of move. I'm on the clock here. All right, first take that. 1 infantry. What, just 1? Tank. Two units, maybe? Micro decisions. Bomber. The bomber hit. I'm not going to airstrike it. I don't think I need to do that. It's always good to light up your bomber, see what you can hit, what's in range. Something might surprise you. There might be like a fighter left over. Always good to do. Transport is going to grab just 1. I don't know, it'd be kind of awkward to have 2 infantry, 3 artilleries. I don't know. Symmetrical. He might just shift his stack over to Italy, though, and then open up France. And if he does that, then I don't need to place 2 units in there. Yeah. Bombing, I kind of want to bomb, but then at the same time I want to hit it and save it for other things in case that 1/6 chance. I don't know. Power, odds are with me elsewhere. Can't play too conservative. It's a balance. 2 units sounds good though. Looks good. 2 and 2. It'd be kind of funny to drop it in like Southern Europe or somewhere. It's not really. And then drop 2 units in Southern Europe. 2. Could move like, what do I got? Infantry here, artillery here, and then, yeah, that guy. That feels better. Kind of the bomber hitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Land the bomber here. What's the chances of it hitting? Got the chances with me. Might as well. Yeah, I can't be afraid of a 1/6. Although, jinx, knock on wood. Okay. Looks pretty decent. Oh, what is Russia doing? I should think ahead. Russia, I'm going to try to maybe trade all 3 territories. It's highly inefficient, though. Maybe 2 territories. 3, because I can hit Corelli if he tries to step in and trade. And his air is a little bit limited, so he's not going to be as efficient either. So perhaps 3 territories. UK, this tank can blitz and hit, sink if I need it to. So I don't need to trade it with those two U.S. guys or this. Germany goes first. Never mind. This tank is a good option in case I can't clear this out. Yeah. All right, let's run it. Bombing first. Damn it! I knew it. Ah, man, I don't know why. I go like one bomber, and it seems to hit. I feel like that always happens, but I don't. I don't think dice are rigged or anything. It's just whatever perception. All right, fighter there. These two guys here to help trade, or 1, 2 here for like a punch through, or here. Maybe I'll bring Russian guys down. U.S. Damn, that sucks. Because then I still got 2 fighters. Never mind. Then it's annoying, but not the end of the world. Could bring a destroyer in to make it tricky to trade, but I feel like that. I don't know. Fighter. Does hurt a little bit, but I think it's still. I would do it again. It's worth it. The odds are with me. Maybe I bring infantry AA. I don't know. Infantry AA there. Doesn't really matter. These guys need to go to. Let's split them. A little bit more options. Season 45 move. Oh, thank you. That's why map notes are so good. All right. Going to 41 is better. It's quicker. So 53, 41. 41, 22. 53, 55. 22 is better than 55 as far as options go. You get there a turn quicker. So always go 41. Unless you want to try to dead zone something. You're worried about VCs or something like that. Naked transport or destroyer in there. I don't know. I feel like he's got the fighter and the bomber. Fighter bomber. I don't have a UK fleet in there. And that'll be pretty good pressure. It's free. I don't want to offer him any freebies though. I feel like a destroyer sometimes hits back. I don't know why. Hit back more. Fighter, bomber versus destroyer. Because he will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but then he has to defend it the next turn, so it's a little awkward. Let's go destroyer. Why not? Got a little excess ships anyways. Make it challenging. Don't give him anything easy. All right, do I need to mark anything map note wise? I don't think so. All right, there's that. Transports. Not bad. All right, I need to make a map note. U.S. fleet. Any other map notes? Look at this. All these nice fighters. 4 fighters. Wouldn't it be nice to have an extra bomber? Oh, well. Be grateful for what you got. All right. I think I'm down to... Let's check the clock. 31 minutes. I got other games. There's my tournament one. That one's pretty cool. All right. Anyways, Russia. I don't need a tank or anything because I don't need to defend India in that way. Let's just build the usual 6 and 2. It's good ratio. All right, so some of these battles are gonna go bad. I kind of know that. So should I be extra aggressive. I think I like that. A little extra aggressive. So 1, 2, 3. I hate trading that much. 4. Okay. 1, 2. Wow, that's kind of inefficient. Inefficient, really. It's gonna be inefficient trades without my fighter. 2, 3, 4. Is it really that important? Yeah, because I don't want them blitzing through. It's annoying. 4 for 2. I don't know. That's a lot. But then Germany, they're kind of weak too. So in this state, 4 for 2, and then he's gonna trade all those out. That's a lot. That's a lot of units though. 4 in each territory. 3, 4, 7 plus another 4 is 11. 11 for 6 units. Doesn't seem efficient. Maybe just trade 2 territories. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 units. 7 units for 4. That's not bad. I don't know. Triple trade. Oh man, I get greedy. Why not? I'm already trading Italy and Northwest, and just I think it's good to kind of 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 16, 17, 18 ground plus a fighter, 19. You'll have 9, 18. I don't know. It's not terrible. And I can always strafe too. Well, not this one. And I can strafe here, but then you can blitz a tank through. But then I could put a infantry here or put tanks ready to counter, I guess. So not the end of the world. I can kill this. Yeah, I have options to strafe. I don't know. I'm greedy. Alright, so let's do... I don't think it really... Let's do this one first. This one's kind of important. Damn it. Ooh, alright. There, nice. They made up for it. That was good. And then you get a hit back too. So my trades weren't really accurate. So think about, if I have 4 survive, or not 4, but 3 survive, it's going to get 1 hit back each. So what did I say earlier? 3, 4, 7, 11, 11 for 6, but then hit backs, right? So let's say everyone gets a hit back. 11 for 6, 11 for 7, 11 for 8, 11 for 9. And then the 5 IPC territory. So it's good to trade. As long as the dice cooperate. Which they do there. One more time. Little secret for dice rolling. If you kind of hover over this, I feel like it kind of works. So after I roll, I'll show you for the next one. So if I roll, and then I kind of come over here like real quick, like I'm going to try to take away one. No, never mind. That doesn't work. That claim is dubious. All right, so I don't need to put any guys here. Not yet, right? Yeah. So he went for, because he went for Croatia, so no. I'll put one guy here. Hopefully that guy can be like Chuck Norris. Take out some people. Fighter here. Russian sub. Let's keep moving that along. Place fleet here. No. So I'm doing good. I'm remembering the Russian sub. One guy here. Now, I feel like I'm making a bit of a mistake here. I think I should keep some guys in Moscow because if he steps in, he's not going to step in the arc, would he? It doesn't make sense when he has West Russia to step into, because I can't dead zone it. That's what he's going to do. He's going to step into West Russia, and then if he's going to step into West Russia, then I might as well have everything possible in the Caucasus to dead zone Ukraine. What happens if I threw 2 more guys in there just to be annoying? 5, 6, 7, 8 versus 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I don't know. That's the only bad thing about playing under the gun a little bit. I can't think through all the scenarios. All right, what do I got? 6 and 2, like 4 and 3 infantry, 1 artillery here, and then the rest there. What would I do as Germany? Axis, step in here, and I would be facing as 9, 10, 18, but then I can fortify with the fighters. But then it's tough to get those fighters out of there. It's like my other Axis games, I got fighters stuck in West Russia, and I can't get them out. What would I do as Germany? I would hit this with some ground and air, I would probably go to West Russia, look to stack it with fighters so I can trade out the Caucasus. If he does that, I can bring some more troops back from India to trade out, since India is not too much of a threat. 9, okay. All right, this fighter's okay. It can be a naked fighter. Yeah. Okay, double check. I always got to double check. All right, I got a guy in Russia. All right, I didn't leave it empty. That would suck. That'd be the end of the video. Takes Moscow. Always check. I usually don't make that mistake, or I've never made that mistake, knock on wood. Made plenty of other stupid mistakes, but not that one. All right. Later on, you want to worry about tank blitz through here, so you gotta be careful. Japan can't tank blitz and hit you in Moscow. That's why tanks are pretty good by Japan. Make a tank or 2 every round. All right, see that guy's way down there. 6 and 2. No, what are we doing? Artillery there. Artillery here. Split it up. I don't think he's going to stack. It doesn't make sense to stack Ukraine. And doesn't really matter. I can put him here in case he does a partial stack or something. I don't know. Not the optimal thinking, but whatever. It looks good, I think. Yeah, because yeah, he's got to take like 2 or 3 units this way. I think that's fine. Okay. Take a look at the skewed war report, because it's after Russia's turn. 165, 158. So a little bit of ally favored game, I would say, for sure. Slow play on. I know Japan's going to go the expansion route. I don't think. Oh, I need a DD block. That's really important. Johnny did a really good move last time, and he likes to go for Egypt sometimes and get a Japanese factory. Johnny likes to play the slower game, the expansion game, and he does it really well. Like I can't ever do it as Axis. Oh, I try, but it doesn't work out as much. And but he just knows how to do it. I think you got to supplement it with air. But he goes expansion, Australia, and then goes after Africa, and then I got to divert troops down here. And then I'm not stacking and shucking towards Karelia. And Yeah, the games I play against Johnny is when he's Axis and I'm Allies. Either I win decisively, relatively early on, or he beats me in a long game, um, given normal dice. So we'll see how this game goes. It's shaping up to be a really good game. He's still very much in it, so it kind of hurts with the start he had. He did lose the battleship, which makes it tougher too. I forgot to include that in the negativity that he had in his round one. He'll probably again go infantry and a fighter, and then after that he might just go ground from there on out because with all that trading going on. What does he have? He has 44 to spend, so yeah, pretty good game.